Hey, so this video is for my apprentices and people who are thinking about doing shamanic apprenticeship. As you're seeing through your own experiences, when you write me about what you feel like time's being speeding up, that more things are starting to happen. I know a lot of you are using that terminology. The veil between the worlds are getting thinner. First off, in that whole concept, it's insinuating or implying that everything in the universe is somewhat share the same plane, and because where would the veils be hanging from and so on. But think of a sphere inside of a sphere inside of a sphere, and that would be a little bit more accurate. But as each sphere is expanding in its reality and perception, the fabric that would delineate the sphere is getting stretched thinner, so to speak, and so it's easier to see through into things. People are making the comments, it's like, I'm not sure what's real anymore, because even though they know they're in that 1, 2, or 3-dimensional life, in their incarnation, at the same time, they feel like there's something extra that they're also experiencing or witnessing or seeing, and they're not really sure how to describe that. Yeah. Now and then these types of things have happened. This is the third time I've seen it in my lifetime. And so you could say it's about every 20 years or so. At the same time, the people who are the controllers, handlers, I'm not going to call them elites, puppeteers, who are the power behind the way things happen in the world, they know this as well, and therefore they step up their efforts, and the latest one that they're most focused on is that Agenda 2030. In that stepping up effort, there's that earth energy, the earth consciousness. It doesn't want humanity to lose its human consciousness, and it doesn't want humanity to lose its connection with the earth itself and the earth consciousness. So yeah, there is a lot going on at this time. This is why it's so important for you apprentices to finish the exercises that I give you for the psychic improvement, for the programming of inanimate objects with animate life information. The first couple, it's important for you to keep in contact with me in these progress, because as you see yourself progressing little by little, the outside world's going to see you progressing in these huge jumps, and you're going to feel them being less connected from you, or they're going to make contacts. It's like, oh, you're getting weird. It just feels like you're changing somehow. And yeah, they're right, but they don't have any experiential reference points to understand the processes you're going through. So then a lot of you might want to go ahead and stop in the training, or stop or slow down in the apprenticeship, because you don't want to lose your earthly connections, family, friends, relationships, and so on. And there's where you have to make a choice, because life and everything in it is very, very temporary. And if you want to continue in your own personal growth, you have to think about your life in the long term, and what's your priorities, what's really most important for you and your personal development and self-satisfaction of self. So just give that a little bit of thought. By the way, I'm thinking about how to set up a Zoom thing to where I can talk to a lot of you at the same time and answer a lot of questions, because what one person has a question about is also, or the answer of which can be very important information for the rest of you. And it gives you a chance to see more of the apprentice kind of community, and I'll have other shamans that I've worked with or that have taken through apprenticeship. So I'm really trying to get my shamanic network more communicable as a group. And again, sorry, I'm such a technosaur. I need help on this. And Shaman Elisa has really been helping with me on that. It gives me these step-by-step tutorage. So bear with me, folks. I'm doing the best. I'm trying to catch up to things. Until then, my advice to all you, spend as much time as you can outside, under the sun, under the stars, in nature, any way you can. More and more is coming in just from the natural airwaves. It's a time for all of us to really make great advancements personally. Catch you guys later.